Well, we're boned.
Wow. You have to get up, do what they do. But that was insane. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Come on. I make go records, baby. I'm liking this.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hawks Recap. My name is Clay. Thank you for tuning in. Blackhawks just completed Game 3 of their first round series against the top seeded Vegas Golden Knights. And for the second straight game, drop a close one, falling by a score of 2-1, and now find themselves down 3-0 and on the brink of elimination. Big news coming into this game, Marc-Andre Fleury in net for the Vegas Golden Knights, replacing Robin Lehner, who started the first two games, who was also the winning goaltender in the first two games. In fact, Robin Lehner undefeated as a Vegas Golden Knight. So a surprising move, but it seemed to work out, or at least it didn't seem to cost the Golden Knights anything because Marc-Andre Fleury had his A game. He was up to the task. Now, Crawford was really good in this game as well. Both goaltenders made some big saves in some key moments. Fleury just made one more save. Now, in my opinion, I thought the Hawks were the better of the two teams in that first period. It certainly helped that Vegas was a bit naughty in that opening frame. Riley Smith took 2 of the 3 penalties that Vegas had. The Hawks had 4 power plays in this game, and they went 0 for 4. They could not take advantage. They could not capitalize on those opportunities, on their good play early on, and in my opinion, that was the biggest reason they lost this game. Hold on, sorry. Let me rewind a little bit here. The Hawks' power play was actually -1 for 4 in this game. They gave up a shorthanded goal in that first period. It ended up being the only goal in that opening frame. Duncan Keith with the puck near the blue line just whiffs on a pass. And that happened a couple times in that first period. The Hawks playing well, but just whiffing on passes, or the puck is bouncing and they're not able to corral it. Like, the Hawks, this series in particular, the puck is fighting them, and it's super frustrating. And we'll talk about the post a little bit later on, but sticking with this shorthanded goal, Duncan Keith whiffs on the pass, and Mark Stone picks it up, gets it over to William Karlsson, that's racing down the right-hand side, and he just unleashes a really nice backhand shot, beats Crawford far side. Backhands are just super tough for goalies to read. You can't really tell where they're going to go with it, whether it's going to come out high or low or go short side or far side. They're just tough. They're tougher to read than forehand shots. And so although you would hope that Crawford could make that save, and not give up a shorthand goal, it was a good shot by Karlsson. So unfortunately for the Hawks, for the 6th time in 7 games since the restart, they find themselves giving up the first goal. And although I thought they were the better team in that first period, they find themselves down by 1 going into the second. Now, Vegas was the better team in the second period, but the Hawks still had their chances in the middle frame. Alex DeBrincat came to play tonight. He had 8 shots on goal. I don't know how he didn't score 1, even 2 of those. Fleury just came up large 8 times. Just unfortunate. DeBrincat just this entire season and tonight especially just can't seem to buy a goal. And in addition to DeBrincat, you have Patrick Kane, who has played better in this series than he did in the Edmonton series, but he hits the post on a wide open freaking net. Patrick Kane! So many big goals. So many one-timers that he scored from that location. And Fleury's down and out. He has no idea where the puck is. Patrick Kane has the entire net. And he hits the post. I don't understand what is going on right now with the pucks hitting the post for the Blackhawks. They came into this game having hit 12 posts since the restart. The nearest team has hit 6. I believe that's the Maple Leafs, who aren't even in this anymore. And I know the Hawks hit 2 more in this game because Kane hit 2 more in this game. So they've got to at least be up to 14. Just so unlucky. Patrick Kane could have dusted this puck off for 5 seconds and then scored. But he figured Fleury would be flying over like he was doing the entire game. Fleury did a great job getting over on cross-ice passes to get into the angle they need to be to stop the shot. And so Patrick Kane knew that he needed to get it away quickly. It's just so frustrating. So naturally, Vegas is the ones who scored the next goal. Just under 5 minutes left to go in the second period. Adam Boquist kind of gets caught flat-footed in the neutral zone, and, well, Vegas kind of goes around him. They have a 3-on-1 odd man rush, and, well, Crawford stops the first one, but Brown is there to put in the rebound, and the Golden Knights go up 2-0 going into the third period. Now, I can't say that I was very confident at that point heading into the third period down 2 goals, considering that Vegas has been a third period team basically since inception. So, yeah, not liking the Hawks' chances, but Vegas also doesn't tend to do well in the second period, and they played well in this second period, so maybe it's flip-flopped a little bit. And actually, for the most part, that seemed to be the case. The Hawks came out in the third period aggressive and looking like a team who needed to score the next goal, had Vegas on their heels, and they got rewarded for it thanks to elite sniper Olli Maatta, who now has 3 goals since the restart, just about 6.5 minutes into the third period, takes a shot on the rush, gets through Fleury's kind of armpit area and just trickles into the back of net, and the Hawks cut the deficit to 1 and have some life, and we have a game. The Hawks had a couple more opportunities in that third period where surely it looked like they were going to score the tying goal, but Fleury somehow found a way to make the save, and the puck just wouldn't go in for the Hawks. Hawks would pull the goalie late, and we're just going to not talk about what happened after that. Although they prevented an empty net goal from being scored, they basically just did nothing with those last 2 minutes. And the Hawks fall for the third straight game and now find themselves on the brink of elimination. So obviously things are looking pretty grim for the Hawks right now, and the chances that they're able to pull off a reverse sweep against the Vegas Golden Knights is not very good. But if we're looking for positives, I would say look at the fact that for the most part, I think the Hawks have played pretty well in this series. They've kept up with Vegas. I wouldn't say they've played better than Vegas, but with a little bit better puck luck, they could easily be up 2-1 instead of down 3-0. If the puck decides to start being the Hawks' friend, Hawks could make this a series again. But it all starts one game at a time. It starts tomorrow, back end of a back-to-back for Game 4, less than 24 hours from the start of Game 3. This is going to be a tough one for the Hawks. Vegas, I think this one certainly favors them. And my guess would be Robin Leonard probably starts it, and the Hawks basically have to go with Crawford again for the second straight night. We're going to need a lot of good performances from a lot of players tomorrow. Hopefully we get them. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Hawks Recap. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate that as always. But most importantly, stay safe, make good decisions, and I'll see you next time.